Hey everybody, we're back for another video, and we're still wrapping up stuff in the game center right now, and we are now in Candy Cab aisle and doing this lovely looking Windy over here. I originally picked this up for a friend. They didn't realize it wasn't a Windy 2, they wanted a Windy 2, so they ended up saying they don't want it, and I wasn't going to complain. Like, I'll happily take a Windy 2, or a Windy. So right here behind us we've got a Windy 2, and that was one that we got from the previous group order. They were pretty waterlogged, but we've got that there, and we're going to do a little bit of comparison as well. So let's get this cab open here. Got my handy knife. Let me throw this aside. It looks like it's got some cigarette burns here on the control panel. And it also has a river service control panel, so I don't have a replacement for that just yet, but I will be replacing this with an original one of the pink Windy panels. So open it up and take a look at what we got. So we got this off Yahoo Japan, like most of the more unusual candies that we pick up. It's you know, I just don't get them through my distributors very regularly. So get all this crap off. I'm gonna plug this in and give it a test. Okay, so everything's taped down, so it probably doesn't, yeah, it probably has no locks, or if they have them, they're taken off. But let's get all these pieces of tape off, get into the PCB door, and plug this sucker in. So, one of the key differences between the Windy and the Windy 2, I don't really actually know too much about these cabs. These are a little bit out of my normal expertise, but specifically the Windy 2 is JVS and the Windy is JAMA. And I'd assume that there's probably a monitor difference as well. Let me see here, yep. Okay, so let's just tuck this inside. You want to go ahead and plug that in. I think I might be able to get it. Yeah, I can get it here. So the switch in the back should be flipped on already. I don't even remember if this monitor works, so we'll see. Go ahead, come on out there.
Are you sure it's on?
Yeah, it's on. I turned it on. Push this back, and then flip the switch in the front here. And we've got power. Do we have monitor? We may or may not. I don't know. It's looking like not. And if that's the case, this will be a very short video. Or do we even have power? I don't know.
You have power going to the board?
Yeah, there should be. I do not hear it coming on, so let's come in the front here, see if there's anything else we can check. I don't see any LEDs on the board either.
Me neither.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't really hear the monitor chassis come on either, but...
Same.
I hear a little something, but we'll give it a service credit and see if it actually comes on. But let's take a look at the coin bucket while we're at it. Okay, so it is working, and the monitor does not appear to be on. And I'll check the auction and see. It may have actually, you know, we may have bought it that way. I just don't remember because this one, it's been a very long time since it shipped. So, I'm gonna go ahead and press start. There we go. God, is there a volume on this now? I don't know if there's a volume switch on this. Crap, I just turned that off. I don't even know where the volume switch is. This looks like a fuse. This is a fuse. That's probably voltage adjust. Maybe we'll take a look in the back and see if something is just disconnected, but definitely that's booting up. While we're at it, we've got here a copied Windy manual. So there's that. And behind us we have this marquee. So these marquees are generally pretty hard to find. Oh, it looks like we got some tangs. So we got some tangs for the locks there. We had nothing in there, right? Yeah, we had nothing in there. I'm just gonna put that in for now. But yeah, so for this one we've got this like yellow and blue this yellow marquee, and that one has like, you know, the blue marquee there. Let's take a look at the back, see if we can find anything in the monitor, and then I'll just do a little quick side-by-side comparison on the inside of the Windy 2 over here. So, I'm going to wheel this sucker back around. Grab the power drill. So yeah, one other difference I noted is the Windy 2 uses like a standard power cable, like a PC power cable. This has it integrated. So, and check the monitor. Everything looks to be hooked up just fine. Up here, let's see. Well, I'm gonna flip it back on and see if we can hear or anything, or you actually probably can't even see any neck glow because this thing is so, it's not opaque. But from what I see on the chassis, seems fine. So let's go ahead. Oh, there's an AC out on there. I wonder if somewhere maybe the monitor power isn't plugged in. So let's see. Let's turn it a little bit more and get, there we go, a little bit more light. All right. So there's power. It appears to be hooked up. And it is going to here. I think, no, that should be VGA. Power is, well, it might be tied into that, but I think power should be tied into here. That runs. Yeah, that should all be hooked up correctly. Well, you know, either way, if the monitor's dead, the monitor's dead. You know, honestly, I think that was in the listing. Yeah, I'm not hearing or seeing anything power up.
Did not hear the CRT at all there.
Yeah, and I'm not feeling anything on the tube either.
Heard something, but it's the speakers.
Yeah, that's the speakers from the board powering up. Okay, so I guess
doesn't look like it's necked.
No, it looks fine.
It looks intact.
Just dirty. Just really
very dirty and.
Well, this is a tube that I actually have. Like, I can replace. The chassis is... That looks like actually a regular Toshiba chassis. Did they use that in, like, DDRs? This is the same tube as you would find in a DDR. Same thing, right down to the chassis. That's the same Toshiba chassis.
Well, it's KONAMI.
So, yeah, it's KONAMI. So that's convenient. I don't remember what monitor's in the Windy. I'll open that up and kind of take a quick look. Let me put this back together, and let's just go on over to the Windy 2. But that'll make it a lot easier for me to fix, because I've already got other DDR chassis I need to repair. So if I just do this at the same time, we're good. And if that's the case, I might do a little bit more rearranging in this section for this weekend's meetup, just so that, you know, I don't know what else we can put out, but maybe I'll actually put the trash can here or something instead. And tuck this a little bit further back. So I may not keep this windy as well. This is something that a friend of mine is interested in. He does want this. So I may end up giving this to him. But go ahead, rotate this, put it back into position, and come on over to the Windy 2. So the Windy 2 was originally in my candy den in the house, but I'm reserving the house for some more specialty cabs, some really fine condition stuff that I've picked up just, you know, through regular import and whatnot. We're actually probably going to be looking at those relatively soon, maybe not next, but I've got a City and an Aero City that are in absolutely gorgeous condition. We're going to be looking at those. So let's pull this out. I'm going to rotate it and we'll take a look inside, and you'll see there is some difference to the internal. Do you have your keys on you? I don't have mine. I didn't really think about it. Thank you. So we need this. Okay. So the inside, it's not too much different, but over here on the mounting board, instead of the JAMA, oh, you can't see shit, can you? But no, we've got a different power supply here, a little bit bigger. This one, you can tell, has been a bit of a rust bucket. But then over here, since I am running Salamander and it's JAMA, I've got the board back here. Oh, you can't. Let me. Can you get any down anymore? Maybe. Perfect. So you can see Salamander back there, and I have this JAMA to JVS adapter. This is actually from a Cyberlead, but it was the most convenient thing for me to grab to put in there. And we've got in the back the Versus board. I believe the Windy has that as well. So we can probably, I'm going to use that for line out video for capture whenever we play on this cab. So that's the interior. Let's flip this around and, stop. My hair is stuck on the tape back there. I'll pass this over to you. We'll rotate it around and we'll take a look at the monitor on this. I believe this is a different monitor. This is supposed to be Tri-Sync or a 31K. I'm not very familiar. But I don't think we ever intended to really use any of those features. I actually don't know long-term what I'll put in here. Like, Salamander's great. It's one of my favorite of the retro shmups, but I don't know what I'll end up using. So there's this extra frame on the monitor. Oh god, look at the glow on the tube. You can see that. Really bright. That's unusual. This monitor is you know, it's in trouble. It looks to be the same thing, a Toshiba tube. So I think the tube might be the same. But you know, again, that would really help with servicing this thing, if that's the case. So gently get this thing back on. But yeah, without the monitor up on that, I don't think there's too much more we can look at on it. I just wanted to share the unwrap, especially you know, just because I actually have both of these side by side at the moment, which is kind of interesting. So get this put back together, and we'll wrap up. Okay, so that about sums up what I know about this and I want to share. If you have any comments or anything to add to it, please leave it in the comments section. I love to hear it. I love to learn more about these. I know, you know, I'm not as knowledgeable as some people might think, but that's about it. You have anything else you can say in closing, or?
Turn around.
Do I still have...
Yes.
Oh. Damn it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.